We moved around a lot when Mandze was younger. We lived in a couple rental houses, moved around between apartments, a mobile home, a couple RVs. We moved from state to state and could never really afford to live in neighborhoods where the schools were decent. But when we got here, I realized that about 2/3 of my income was being spent on rent, and I was quickly falling more and more into debt and didn't really see any possibility of us staying here long term. You know, Mandze she just wanted things that most regular kids want, like, you know, her own room that she could paint whatever color she wanted, and her own bathroom, and to not constantly be packing up her things, and to be able to keep friends that she made at school. And so, yeah, I didn't see any possibility of us sticking in one place until I found out about Habitat.
They're hardworking families, but as we all know, you know, renting in Jackson is expensive, and they never have an opportunity to get ahead, and Habitat provides that opportunity. Again, we know it's not a handout, it's a hand up. And so when they own this home, affordable home, they can then save and look to the future, think about a future, where often they can't if they don't have this opportunity.
Welcome to the Habitat for Humanity job site. This is where the magic happens. Our families working together, besides members of the community who come out here graciously to volunteer. Our families, they put in 500 hours of sweat equity, meaning they're here every Saturday and any other day of the week they can squeeze in. And volunteers, somehow, some way you guys graciously appear every Saturday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, and I'm always humbled because that's how these homes come up out of the ground. That's how we put them together to put our families in a safe, secure, better home than what they came from. And we couldn't do it without you. And thus, from this experience, it's amazing of the teamwork of everyone working together, creating not only a home for our deserving families, but creating a better community here in Jackson. And we can't be more appreciative. Thanks.
The construction process with Habitat was something I didn't know what to expect, but it ended up being really cool. I was really surprised by all of the people that I had never met before who were willing to come out and just do amazing things for us.
My first experience on the job site was a woman's build, and you show up and you may know someone and you may not, but you all work together side by side, and we raised a wall. And the feeling of raising a wall, and you weren't raising just a wall, you knew you were building a home, you were raising a future, creating a home for a family who might not otherwise have that opportunity. And the fellowship, the community sense on the job site is incredible. The families, the homeowners, I think are often surprised how many people gather on their behalf to help build their home, to help build their dream, to help build their place in the community.
But yeah, that experience was really cool for us, and we got to meet a lot of new people, a lot of which I'm still friends with, and it just really made us feel more like we're a part of this community. You know, my coworkers, my friends, my family, my students all came out to help us, and I just think it's that much cooler having a house that an entire community helped us build. You know, we've started a garden, we've made long-term friends, we just know that we don't have to go anywhere. The students that I teach at the Dancers Workshop, I've known for 7 years now. I get to watch them grow up. I get to, you know, stick around and really be a part of their lives as opposed to just someone that passed through for a year or two. So I think it's just brought a lot of consistency and stability to our lives, and just allowed us to really live life without worrying about what's going to happen to us next.
Well, I've been able to paint my room and rearrange it about every single break that I have. I've been able to keep a lot of the same friends, and hopefully when I grow up older I'll look at my yearbook and actually remember who so-and-so was, instead of being like, oh yeah, that was the school that I stayed at for 1 year. So I get to go to the same school for 4 years and then decide what I want to do, and hopefully go to somewhere close to home for college and know that my mom will still be there in the same house when I come back. I want to go into veterinarian school, so hopefully that takes me to somewhere nice where I can do that, or somewhere close where I can see my mom when I come home. Close. Close.
Having a home that we own and don't have to leave is also permanent in a way that I never dreamed of, in that now I have a home to grow old in, and now I have a home to leave for Mandze someday.